Ah, shit. Here we go again.
That was just me being bad at the video game. Actually got like decent RNG there.
SpongeBob!
That's literally just me not being able to read a map, which is just great. And one of the things I have to remember to do is make sure to disable Potty's hints after Glove World. That saves like 8 seconds or something every single time you enter a level.
Wow.
That's one of the changes in the new update that is just literally 3 times saved.
Don't.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro. The game is gonna make me, like, reset. The game is gonna make me reset before I even get to, Tunnel of Doom. Because why not? Oh my god, this is so slow. I think, like, even with the player's speed increase, this is gonna be, like, lost immediately. Now that's just epic, isn't it?
Epic.
Okay, that somehow saved more time than before. I'm so confused. Nothing in this game makes sense. I swear, like, that chase segment makes, like, no sense. Like, you can literally lose, like, very clearly lose time and then somehow save time. I feel like it has to be, like, some load shenanigans or something. Or, like, sometimes the level just randomly loads quicker than normal. I feel like it has to be something related to that. Maybe like the amount of time that Potty's hints is on screen depends on how long it is or something. Like how long the actual text is. Could be a possibility, maybe. That would be kind of stupid though. I feel like he's probably not in this corner. I mean, I would like to be proven wrong, because I want to be able to... I want to be able to rack up some one-corner spawns to counter. I think that's conscious at distance.
SpongeBob resides within a blue, glow, orange room.
Oh, that's all the way up. Or spray with colors. Oh, it's right here, actually. I was looking at the wrong room again. I know how to read. Problem is, like, it's like a lot of the rooms are very similar colors. It's easy to, like, misinterpret them.
Okay.
Right, well, we're minus, so... this might be like a no reset. Wait, hold on. I think this might be a no reset. Like, assuming nothing goes catastrophically wrong. I do want to be able to de-rust a little bit. do want to be able to de-rust a little bit, so
Okay.
I might make this like a no reset.
Ah.
Yeah, one thing that you may have noticed is that I do Monument now instead of Pat's Rock. And the reason for that is because Sand Maze RNG was removed. So now because of that, Monument has more substantial RNG than Pat's Rock does. Heck did Big Lenny go? He just like completely teleported away from existence.
Oh, yay.
I have no idea where this man went. Oh, he's over there. Or I'm getting like crash spawns here.
Oh.
What are these spawns, bro? Hello there.
Oh. Oh, yay.
Is he downstairs? I think he is. No, he's not. Alright, so I think that was pretty clean. We just automatically save time because the cutscene is skippable now. That is amazing. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of that. Just because a lot of cutscenes are skippable now that weren't skippable before. We're just gonna be golding like a million segments.
All right.
So even though like that monument actually wasn't that good, it doesn't matter because the cutscene is skippable.
Oh,
Okay, I wasn't even sure I got that or not.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, because like since Sand Maze RNG isn't a thing now, it's like a huge chunk of RNG
Oh.
in early game is like completely gone now. That's kind of big.
Don't.
That's the reason why I do Monument before Patrick's Rock now. Yeah, he's right there. Of course he doesn't make any noise until I'm like right in front of him. Because that's always how it is for some reason. So yeah, that's pretty much the only substantial form of RNG in this level now. And even that, I mean, that was like the max amount of...
Epic.
That was like the max amount of time loss from
Oh, yeah.
Sand Maze. You know, now that the exit is not RNG anymore. And even then, that's like less than the potential kind of RNG that you can get in Monument. Because Monument can be like really cringe sometimes. Hey, Weldine. I'm just casually trying to get world record back. I mean, at the very least, it's like a guaranteed PB unless I die like 500 times. And I think, like, you know, unless I'm like extremely unlucky, I shouldn't have to worry about dying 500 times. Oh, hi Jay, how's it going? Yeah, the time I'm aiming for is like a sub 145 or something. I don't know if that's gonna be like too easy for me to get though, so I may make the goal time like even lower. Okay, I'm just gonna play it safe with the cannons here. Hello. I'm just gonna go this way, don't mind me. Alright, I don't see anyone. Okay, I think we're good. Oh wait, I forgot that this cutscene is skippable. I have to like get used to that. Where the heck is my mouse? Okay. This is like a minor train wreck. Is this skippable too? Yeah, of course it is. I'm like not used to all these cutscenes being skippable now. So it's like I have to like adjust to that now. Also, yeah, casually saving a minute just from, or saving 42 seconds from cutscenes being skippable. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, I figured like sub 140. Wait. Oh, I just went to Monument again. Oh my god. How did I click on the wrong level without even noticing? I'm like way too distracted. I was like, wait a minute, am I just like in Monument again? Like, okay guys, we're doing Monument twice, that's part of the route now. I know what I'm doing, I'm a professional.
Alright.
Like, first of all, the fact that I clicked on Monument again, and then second, that I didn't even notice I clicked on it again. I'm just like out of my element, I guess. Past my prime.
Firmly grasping in your hand.
Yeah, I can try to do couch strat if Doodle Pat is not trolling. Okay, that was kind of scuffed. Yeah, I think I should be able to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much how couch strat is. I think it saves like 2 or 3 seconds. But you can't do it if Doodle Pat is in the living room because you literally like stand underneath the spot where he is. So yeah, it is like a somewhat luck dependent strat, but I have like figured out how to do it now. Yeah, the strat is actually a lot easier than I initially thought it was. Wait, okay. I actually wasn't sure this cutscene was skippable right away or not. I'm like starting to doubt myself.
Okay.
And the only reason I lost time there is because I literally just entered the wrong level. But yeah. I figure like a lot of these no resets are just gonna be like PBs. Like I'm just gonna get like 5 PBs in a row or something. Then eventually it will stabilize and then it will take me like 20 days to get a single PB. Like initially it would just be like 5 PBs in the span of 2 days and then like after that it will start stabilizing. Also yeah, this is the route that Solotus does. I think it's actually a little bit better than the normal route. Or like the route that we used to do before. Because you just get the you get like the living room area out of the way right away. It doesn't really, like you don't really need to get this area out of the way because Pearl can never get you up there. I think it's better to do the living room first. Hello, Pinky. Okay. I wasn't sure if Pearl was gonna see me or not. That was kind of risky.
Woohoo!
I just sort of went for it. Like I just didn't care. If Pearl saw me, it was whatever. Yeah. I gotta get a little bit better with my aim there. Also, aha! I remember that that cutscene is skippable. Let's go. I didn't forget this time. Also, yeah, casually saving a minute just from that cutscene being skippable.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the full cutscene is like 50 seconds long or something. So literally just 3 times save. Once again, okay, try to do the crouch strat. But it didn't quite work. Also, yeah, for some reason it took me forever to realize that you can interact with the dumpster from the right side. You don't have to go like all the way to the left side to interact with it. There's just like that little corner of the dumpster that you can just interact with for some reason. But you can't interact with any other part of the right side of the dumpster besides that little corner. Alright, we just gotta be cautious of the nestler that's around here. Keeping my eyes peeled. I think it was like over there somewhere. Also, yeah, the funny text box calling out speedrunners. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of justified that like game devs would call you out for just like using an exploit that just skips the entire level that you spent like multiple days designing. I think it's like a little bit justified. But yeah, the run just feels like so fast on the new update now. Like it just feels like you literally blaze through every single level. Like even levels like Freedom that are still like 10 minutes long just feel like so quick now. I just love how speedy everything feels now. I don't know if I went too early there. Oh my god, that cutting is so close. The good thing these guys are blind. Because otherwise I totally would have been dead there. I think I could have gone like a little bit sooner there.
Okay.
Let's go, free time save. The time save is literally just from being able to run faster. I mean, it's total skill. Like all these golds are just from me, like, you know, just being better at the game. Like I'm so good at the game now that I'm just able to beat it like 10 minutes faster than before. It's totally not because the new update just made a lot of things better and quicker. So yeah, now that I think about it, I don't really know why I have a sub-split for Iron Godfish, because, you know, it's kind of like an auto-scroller.
Could this get any worse? Ow.
It's like literally impossible to save time in this segment. I don't even know why I have a split for it.
Squidward, hit him with the mayo!
I guess I have a split for it on the off chance that there's somehow some kind of strat that you can do here to progress the fight quicker.
Here, use this, Squidward!
I mean, obviously I'm going to be saving time on this segment because of the faster walking speed, but, you know, after I get all my fat golds, it's just going, like, all of these segments are just gonna stabilize again.
Here, use this, Squidward! Ah!
Wow, I'm so good at the game. Alright, I did actually practice Bargain Mart, so it's not like we're not gonna have an instance of me forgetting my own route again. I actually remember my own route this time. Yeah, I did actually like practice a decent amount of segments before doing runs, so not like I'm just you know, I'm not just like going in completely rusty. Yeah, you know, we got our chill segment. You know, like in the middle of the run. The good thing is that it's like so much easier to navigate around AIs now because Mr. Krabs moves like 9% faster than he did before. So you're able to dodge and weave around the AIs a lot easier.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Could you come here for a
Like
second?
for example, you can now squeeze past that guy when I'm pretty sure it was impossible to do that before. Because Mr. Krabs just used to move so goddamn slow before. Yeah, the main thing is that you just want to make sure you don't
Sir, may I speak with you for a moment?
you don't run into the next patty too quickly, because then it puts you in like a weird state where you have normal speed, but it has like the little like wave effects that you get from getting one of the patties. So you're kind of just stuck going at regular speed for like 15 seconds or something.
Whoa, I'm quick! Alright!
Don't run into this guy. Do not run into this stupid kid for the love of God.
Whoa, I'm quick!
I don't know, it's kind of weird because it feels like no matter what route you do for this level, that it always feels like there should be a faster route. It's like you look at this route and you're like, surely there has to be a faster one, right? But it's like literally every single time I try to look for a faster route, it's just like, nope, it's actually slower by 2 seconds. Take this L.
Mind if I stop you for a second, sir?
I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, it feels like this route is super slow, right? But like, I literally think like
Whoa, I'm quick!
every other route I've tried is like 2 seconds slower than this one. Okay, almost thought I messed up the strat for a second. That's literally time saved from being able to skip the cutscene. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of free golds from just being able to skip cutscenes. It's so good, it's like you don't have to wait for 30 seconds for no reason. It's absolutely amazing. This is another skippable cutscene. It looks kind of weird when you skip this one though, it literally just looks like a splice or something. Like it literally just looks like the gameplay just cut forward like 5 seconds. Kind of weird. That's the only cutscene that like looks like that when you skip it.
Oh, that's great.
I should be able to dodge the spotlight here. Okay, good. You like not look this way. Oh my god, the angler is literally trolling. Do a little trolling. So yeah, there's another thick cutscene that you can skip now
Oh no!
at the end of this level. I think it's like the second longest unskippable cutscene in the previous version of the game.
Oh, that's great.
SpongeBob, I know you're in here
There's
somewhere.
literally just gonna be even more free time saved from skippable cutscene. Okay, Puff somehow did not see me there. I don't know if she's heading my way though. I think I'm just gonna wait right here.
See the overlord.
I literally couldn't tell if she was heading away from me or towards me. You gotta be careful because she might be heading this way. I'm gonna wait like right here.
These students are for the overlord. Keep your grimy hands away from them.
I'm just gonna play this safe. No need to rush. Not like this is a speedrun or anything.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Just gonna wait over here. Actually, I think I probably could have gone. Maybe not, actually. Okay. That was still faster, even though I had to wait a lot for Puff to move around. That's just the power of skippable cutscenes, baby. It's like you can literally wait like a century for enemies to pass by and still gold every single second.
Whoa! The goofy goober still needs good cleaning.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so this segment
Hmm.
should be fairly chill. You do have the higher poly goober sunrise models, which, you know, add so much to the game. Like, one of the biggest changes is having a slightly higher poly model. Yeah, I think the route is pretty much still the same for this level, despite the fact that the suited prowler does move faster. Since we also move faster, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I'm not sure if he's gonna troll me and attack from the other side though. Yeah, no, he's still attacking from this side. So yeah, like one of the strats you can do here is that if you have your back turned away from the hive while you're filling with mayo, you can actually like flash the suited prowler while you're doing the hive. It's like the little strat that you can do in this level. It makes it like considerably easier because, you know, you don't have to wait for the suited prowler every single time you're about to stuff a mayo with, or stuff a hive with mayo. I thought he was gonna appear at the last second there, because that does happen sometimes, where you just hear him like shout in your face for like half a second before the level ends. Didn't happen that time though. Yeah, despite the fact that there wasn't really any like notable time save that was caused from the update there. We still save a good chunk of time. That's mainly just from being able to disable Potty's hints. Just doing that saves like 8 seconds or something every single time you enter a level. And you enter 16 different levels after disabling Potty's hints. So you save a boatload of time just from disabling Potty's hints. Yeah, the hardest thing is mainly just remembering that you can actually disable Potty's hints. I figure one of these times I'm just gonna forget that you can disable his hints and just be losing time for no reason. I forgot that there was a belcher right here. Bro, it's like I've never played the game before. Local speedrunner playing the game for the first time. Yeah, I'm like somewhat positive that you can like jump over these disco tiles, like the red one, but I haven't actually like extensively tried it yet. I figure if I tried it like 100 times or something, I would get it to happen a single time. But then it would just be like a segmented run only strat. If it is possible, it has to be in like the most precise jump you can possibly make in this game. Okay, not getting trolled by the red disco tile changing at a different rate than normal. Because I think that does happen very rarely.
Shutdown of power supply. Crossroads engaged.
I think it's like, it very rarely happens where the red disco tiles take longer to change than normal. Or they take like longer to switch. The good thing is that like even if the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy clones see us, Dave made it so that you can't get like stun locked by their water balls anymore. So the only way they can really kill you is if you turn a corner and they're right there. Which hasn't happened yet. Fingers crossed. I mean, I think when I did the level in practice, I didn't even see either of the clones pass by a single time. Like, you probably, like, if you were just watching the level, you probably wouldn't even know that the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy coins are even in this level.
Shutdown of power supply. Torch engaged. Powering down.
Okay, you can see the Mermaid Man
Power
clone
supply
heading that way.
is currently disabled.
We're gonna have to
All
wait for him.
functions, excluding security guards, are open.
Please not do a U-turn or cover. Alright, that works. This is kind of annoying though, because we have to slowly wait for the alpha. Then we have to wait for Mermaid Man to pass by. We do have to do a bit of waiting here, but it's not a big deal. Look at how fat that alpha is, man. Sometimes I feel like he can probably just like kill you even while you're hiding in the kelp because his hitbox is so fat.
You better be more spry than your future self, Flounder.
Yeah, now we get to this section of the level like way quicker than normal. Even with having to like wait a little bit for some enemies to pass by.
Slug, get down there. Whip him with your tail.
Yeah, now it's boss rush time. I think this is like actually one of the more enjoyable segments for me. Even though it's like you're essentially just running in circles a lot. I don't know, I think it's like, it's a pretty fun segment. Like, regardless.
I'm feeling sinister.
Yeah, I feel like the boss fights still have like a... Ah, goddammit. Bruh, what the heck?
I'm feeling sinister.
I have no idea how he caught up to me that quickly. It might be like some, speed increase shenanigans or something. That's gonna lose some time.
Jumbo, you and Hermit make short work of this starfish. Now, I'll use your head as a trophy.
Yeah, and your body as a punching bag.
Let the sneaky nippers rain upon you.
What?
Sneaky nippers. I've had these puppies since '05.
Your mittens are ineffective. Allow me, comrade.
Yeah, there is like a, there is kind of a strat for when you're fighting Man Ray, where you can basically like tank hits on purpose to be able to hit him like as soon as he becomes vulnerable. Because basically what you can do is you can get hit on purpose so that you can hit him like the second that he becomes vulnerable. Because normally you have to like wait for him to stop firing and then walk up to him, but if you purposely tank a hit, then you can be like right up in his face as soon as he becomes vulnerable. But yeah, I don't think I really want to risk doing that strat on this run because, you know, trying to trying to get like a run on the new update that doesn't have like any super major mistakes.
Stand back.
Welcome back, Weldine. Yeah, literally 5 minutes ahead because of all of the update changes.
Like the little bug he is.
Well, actually, I'm just so good at the game that I'm able to save 5 minutes off of my optimized PB. It's like I'm just gonna keep making that joke until the day I die. I'm just gonna keep making that joke until my splits are actually optimized for the new version. You know, once my splits are actually optimized again and I'm not just like golding 7 segments every single run. The pog jump? I didn't even attempt it, if you mean like jumping over the disco floor. Because I'd rather not die trying to do a strat that I haven't practiced before. But since we only have 2 hearts, we're not gonna really be able to do the tanking hits strat. Because I don't want to risk like actually dying from having my health be too low. But yeah, basically, if you didn't hear what I said before, basically you can tank hits on purpose so that you can be right up to man rate like the second that he becomes vulnerable. Like you can be like right in front of his face the second that he becomes vulnerable. But you can only do that if you have enough health to do it. Because you lose a heart every single time you go for that strat, so you can only do it twice. Yeah, that's Murmulator, let's go. I kind of see like Murmulator as like the make or break of the run, but I feel like the make or break is actually like Industrial Park now.
Okay.
Because Murmulator is a lot more of a pushover now than it was before. Like, because of the fact that you don't get stun locked by the water balls that the clones throw at you, it makes Murmulator like significantly easier than it was in the previous update. Because, like, in the previous update, every single time you saw the clones, you basically had to do serpentine strats to make sure that they don't They don't hit you with their water balls. But now, like, that isn't really necessary. I mean, obviously you're still gonna try to dodge their water balls, but it's not like you get unlocked if you get hit by one of them. Also, yeah, another cutscene that is skippable that wasn't skippable before. Kind of poggers. I purposely wait for like a second at the start here, so that I put, you know, I have to like account for the speed increase now. So by waiting a second at the very start, it puts you like on the perfect cycle to like barely be able to hit the plankton clone with the first Mayo Tower. Yeah, because of the fact that you move quicker, you actually have to adjust your movement a little bit to account for the player speed increase, since this section of the level is cycle based. You can literally just die. Oh wait, I think I split too early there. Yeah, I think I normally split here for that segment, so I actually split too early. Whoops. I actually kind of forgot where I even split for that segment. So some of that time save is artificial. I'm gonna try to do the strat here. I think it's something like this, right? Yeah, something like that. I think I like messed it up slightly, but it still worked. This time loss is because I split too early on the previous segment, so it's not actual time loss.
Okay.
It's sort of like fake time loss, I guess. Well, the good news is that I don't need to do this level on 8th difficulty, because if I had to do it on 8th difficulty, we would be having an issue, because I was having a lot of issues trying to do this on 8th difficulty before. Because now on this update you have to do it completely legit. You can't just cheese it by dying to the Dutchman and then just waiting in his game over screen for the time to tick over. But luckily, since this is any percent, we don't even need to worry about that. We can just do it on the regular difficulty, which is like 10 times easier than the ace difficulty. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling for like the next 5 minutes or so. This is unfortunately an auto-scroller, section of the run. But I don't really care too much, you know. You know, for a run that's this long, I feel like it is kind of inevitable that there would be some kind of auto-scroller segment where you just spend like a lot of time just waiting for something to happen. But yeah, what's kind of funny is that I can potentially get a sub 1 Krusty Krab exit, which is ridiculous because getting a sub 1 industrial park was like a feat and a half. Like on the previous update, it used to be like really hard to get a sub 1 industrial park. But now it's like there's so much time saved that getting a sub 1 industrial park is like free. It's kind of weird how chill this segment feels when you're just doing it on the regular difficulty. Because on the ace difficulty, this level is like insane. But on the regular difficulty, it's like super chill. You spend like more time doing nothing than actually doing something, like on the regular difficulty. But on the ace difficulty, you're like constantly on the move. And so now this is when the slime comes into play. It doesn't matter too much though because of the later speed increase. Even with the slime there, you still have plenty of time to get to each spot. Now I am like a tiny bit concerned for when we get to Larry's gym because Larry was kind of trolling me the last time that I was there. So I'm not sure if he's going to continue with his trolling endeavors, but hopefully not. Like you see, you can get stopped by the slime and still have plenty of time to make it to each spot. And just like that, easy clap. Now the funny thing is that because this cutscene is skippable, we actually saved time on an auto scroller. Which is kind of epic. Okay, I didn't mean to pick that. How the heck was my mouse all the way over there? My mouse was so far away that I literally hit the next button instead of the skip button. I don't even know how that happens. But yeah, a sub 1 Krusty Krab is easily doable now, which is kind of crazy. Like literally, if I just didn't enter the wrong level at the start of Patrick's Rock, that would have literally been a sub 1 Krusty Krab, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Okay, so he's heading that way, so that means there is the possibility that he quickly heads to where I'm going, but hopefully he doesn't decide to do that, because that would be annoying. Okay, it seems like we're in the clear so far. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here for a second. Better safe than sorry. I'm just like not even gonna risk anything if I hear that that Larry's about to show up. I think I have a little bit of time. Okay, yeah. I didn't see what direction he was heading in. I think he's not heading to where I need to go though, which is good. Yeah, that was kind of scuffed. He like barely made that cycle. Yeah, like basically if you mash super fast there, you can actually get that weight before the angler even shows up. But you have to be mashing like super fast for that one. But yeah, Larry didn't troll me this time. That's actually kind of surprising. Now, I'm not sure if the Jellians are gonna troll me in this level, but hopefully not. You know, I would like to just get a super clean PB on the new update, but something tells me that's not gonna happen. You know, I kinda get the feeling that something is going to go horribly wrong in this run. And then that means I have to, like, you know, continue grinding the category until I get a run where nothing bad happens. Okay, that was kind of scuffed, but the pinky was far enough to the left that I was able to just barely squeeze through. I was just like barely able to squeeze past that pinky without it zapping me. That was kind of lucky. Yeah, the prowlers are in there. Should be able to dodge them. Nice. Yeah, you just always have to keep track of where that prowler is, man. You don't want to just, like, run directly into him. 'Cause that can happen if you're not, like, paying attention to where he is. Yeah, we can do a couple of good old crouch jumps here. Okay, or I can just miss every single one of them. That works too. Okay, where's the prowler at? Okay, the prowler's over there. There's just a straight shot to the faucet. Alright, yeah, super clean jellyfish fields as well. Like, not gonna lie, I'm actually, like, genuinely surprised that nothing has gone horribly wrong up to this point. Of course, now that I've said that, probably something is gonna go horribly wrong. Because I always somehow manage to jinx myself. Yeah, we just have this epic strat where you can just camp on this rock and Bessie literally can't hit you. This is a very well-tested boss fight, as you know. You know, it's my job as a speedrunner to throw a little bit of shade at the devs of like every single game that I run. It's kind of your job as a speedrunner, really. Throwing shade is just par for the course. Also, yeah, I still have the, I still have the cough that I had from yesterday, but luckily it seems like it's not being as annoying today as it was yesterday. Yesterday was just kind of like not really going my way, but today is going a lot better, so that's good. Yeah, now we have what is unarguably the best segment in the run now because of Lift Funny Screwdriver early. Like, this is just undoubtedly the best segment in the run now. Like, this level has, like, next to no RNG. The only, like, actual RNG is, in Weenie Hut Juniors, but it's, like, very minimal to the type of RNG that you see in, like, other levels. Where you can literally lose, like, 30 seconds just from getting the worst possible RNG. I mean, believe me, RNG is actually way less of a factor now than it was before. I think, like, the run has greatly benefited from this update, just, like, removing a lot of sources of RNG from the equation. I mean, there still is some RNG, but it's not like... Usually it's not the type of RNG that just, like, instantly kills your run as soon as you get it. So let's see how this strat goes. I have practiced this strat a little bit, so yeah, I was able to just get it without any problems. I just think it's so funny now that this segment is just like completely cut in half by the strat. Like, this segment used to be 8 minutes long and now it's 4 minutes long. Like, it's actually ridiculous how good this new strat is. Like, just like that, we're gonna be like minus 11 now. Like, it's just ridiculous. This new update is just insane. Do you see how insane that is? I don't think you comprehend how insane that is. Oh, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Having some technical difficulties trying to get the weenie bot stuck. I mean, to be fair, like, even with all the free time save, like, the RNG in this run has not been bad at all. Like, this is definitely, like, above average RNG for me.
Okay.
Lost a little bit of time from the weenie bot manip being kind of weird. Hopefully I do not die to the anglers here. Yeah, I thought he actually was gonna see me there for a second. Alright, goodie. Yeah, this level is just so cool now. I love how, like, insane this segment is compared to, like, every other level in the run. You just do like a million strats in this level, it's just insane. Like, you gotta admit that this is kind of cool, right? Like, you're just able to... You're able to, like, skip the entire level, practically. Like, that's just so fast, dude. Like, this level used to be, like, 12 minutes long or something. And now it's just, like... It's just, like, 6 minutes long or something. Like, it's just so fast now. And Goo Lagoon is just so good.
Okay.
It's so good now with the new strat. Like, literally every section of the level has some kind of strat. It's just so good.
Okay.
Like, even if you don't like the length of any percent, or you're not a fan of runs that have RNG, you have to admit that Goo Lagoon is just like sick in this new update. Like, there's pretty much like zero RNG in Goo Lagoon, and like every section of the level has strats that all kind of look a bit flashy. Yeah, because of the player speed increase, you do actually need to, like, adjust your movement for some of these pieces a little bit. You actually have to wait for Nut Alarm to pass by a little bit for some of these, even though before you didn't have to wait. So for that one, you kind of have to slow down a little bit, because if you just go as fast as possible, then Nut Alarm will immediately do a 180 and be right up in your grill. So you can't do like the exact same movement as before and expect it to still work. For this one, you also have to wait a little bit. Because you go so fast that you actually have to wait a second for Nut Alarm to pass by. Okay, we didn't get a insurance spawn this time, which is good. We ideally want to avoid getting entrance spawns during the first half of the level, and then during the second half, it actually doesn't really matter what spawn we get. But Windows spawns are the fastest out of the three, because Nut Alarm is just like right up in your grill immediately if he spawns through the window. which he actually did this time. Let's go. Yeah, the Windows spawn is the quickest because you don't have to wait for him as long as the other ones. You can still do the exact same strat even if he enters from the window. I think before I thought that you had to use the couch juke if he spawns from the window. But I think now, since you move so fast, you can literally just use the table juke. You can still use the table juke even if he enters from the window. So it's pretty poggers. Hey Oofster, thanks for the raid. How's everyone doing? Not gonna lie, that raid alert actually like scared the crap out of me. Because I have it like, I think I have it like a little louder than it should be. Hey, don't be doing 180s. Get back here. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, basically, I'm basically like about to wrap up this run. Like, there's not too much of the run left at this point. But yeah, basically the reason why I've been saving time on like every single segment is because this game had a new update like not too long ago that introduced a lot of changes that pretty much like directly benefit the speedrun. It's not like purposely adding strats into the game and stuff, but it's more like just making cutscenes skippable and making the amount of downtime between each level be lower. So yeah, basically that's the reason why I'm like minus 11 right now, because these splits actually were fairly optimized before the new update. Yeah, the speedrun is like significantly faster now in this update, like way faster. Like for reference, getting a sub 150 on the previous update was like almost impossible. But now, like now literally this run is going to easily get a sub 150 no matter what happens. Like I could literally die like 5 times and still get a sub 150. So that's just like giving you a good idea of like how much time is saved from this update. Also, yeah, I definitely think sub 140 is actually possible. Because I think this run is like on pace to get a 142 or something, which is just ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, like for reference, my sob was at barely a 149 at the beginning of the stream, and now it's literally at a 139. It's like my sob is literally 10 minutes faster than it was at the beginning of the stream. Also, yeah, I didn't really use my mic that much before, so it was like kind of uncommon that you would hear my voice, but I'm trying to use my mic a bit more now. So, you know, I get to do runs like with my reactions and stuff. Or like my immediate reactions to everything. But yeah, and this run is like actually stupidly fast. Like not only is a lot of the time saved just from the new update making the run faster, but the RNG in this run was also like way above average. Like I've had like 0 issues going through like any of the levels in the run. Because, you know, usually the average run has like one level that just, you know, goes horribly wrong. Like you die, or you have to wait like 30 seconds for an enemy to pass by or something. But like for the most part, this run has gone super smoothly. It's still very much improvable, obviously, but yeah, like, this run has been, like, super smooth so far. Basically, I discovered the game, like, at some point the game had a demo, and, I saw someone speedrun the demo. His name is Jay. He actually is the current world record holder of this category at this very moment, but obviously I'm going to completely obliterate the time that he just got. But yeah, basically he ran the demo of the game like 2 years ago, and that's how I got introduced to the game. And now it's like pretty much I like actively think about the game now. Yeah, like I was actually the one who went out of my way to create the leaderboard for the game. That was like a year ago, and then since then I've done like 7 any% runs or something. I was very much like running the game on and off. But now I want to try to run the game a lot more consistently. Because it's been like a year since the game released, but I've essentially only put like 30 to 40 hours into the game in the span of a whole year. Or at least like 30 to 40 hours for speedrunning. In terms of actually playing the game, I have played it a bit longer because I've done like 101% playthroughs. That actually scared me a little bit for some reason. I thought that was like an enemy, or like, you know, an enemy that posed an actual threat to me. But yeah, like Like, even though the game has been out for a year, even though the game has been out for a year, is barely been tapped. Like, I definitely want to like crack open the potential of the run and stuff, like trying to get more people into running the game and stuff.
Okay.
I don't even know how I lost time in this segment. I guess my wave 4 must have been like really slow. Actually, yeah, I guess that's what it could have been. Yeah, the around the clock channel in the SpongeBob PC game server is like the most active channel on the server. I think that's pretty cool. I think like eventually I do want to have like an entirely separate Discord server for the game. Because I feel like the game is big enough that it would warrant having its own server. Because compared to like every other PC SpongeBob game, like this one is just like objectively the biggest one. Like any percent is almost 2 hours long. I mean, it's a lot closer to... It's a lot closer to, It's a lot closer to 1:30 now than 2 hours. But yeah, like out of all the PC SpongeBob games in the server, this one is like undoubtedly the biggest one. So I think like at some point it would be warranted to have like its own server. I'm not like too concerned with the game having its own server right now because the community is still like very small. It really. It's actually so annoying. Although I don't even know how he hit me there. That was just completely go. But yeah, like since the community is still like super small, I'm not like too concerned about making a separate ATC server at the moment. I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of me streaming the game now, because I want to try to get more people into the game, and streaming any speed game is pretty much like the #1 way to get it out there more. Yeah, any percent is at 5 runners now. I'm just gonna punch you real quick. Yeah, Jay, it's like, I literally wouldn't have even ran this game if you didn't run it, so you're literally like the pioneer of ATC speedrunning, basically. Like, not only were you the first one to do it, but also, you got
Epic.
me into running the game. Also, yeah, I love the fact that you can actually skip that cutscene without it, like, taking you back to the main menu. That was, like, such a stupid glitch that, That was like such a stupid glitch that previous version that. Yeah, like unironically, I think this game is better than a good chunk of like official SpongeBob games. And this is literally like an indie game. Like I think it kind of says something when an indie game is like, in my opinion, higher quality than like official SpongeBob games. Yeah, I'm not even necessarily talking about the SpongeBob PC games. I'm talking about like SpongeBob games in general. I think this is actually better than a decent chunk of them. Oh really? That's actually kind of cool. I think I heard that you had a Discord server now, but I haven't actually gone out of my way to join it yet. Is it like a public server, or is it like only certain people can join? Oh, okay, yeah, it's a public server. Yeah, is the invite link like in the description of your videos or something? I could just like join the server like later today. Okay, yeah, I can just join the server like later today after I finish streaming. But yeah, so fun fact, this fight used to have a glitch before in the test build where the guitar would actually take double the amount of time to charge up after every other attack. The first attack took the normal amount of time to charge up, but every other attack would the guitar would take double the amount of time to charge up, so that was like immediately a thing that I told Dave to fix, because, you know, the last thing we need is for this boss fight to be like 50% longer than it already is. Also, yeah, you literally just saw me do the entire run live, so it's like, I figure you don't even have to verify. That's kind of the good thing about streaming runs. You know, like, obviously if someone watches you do the run in real time, then they don't even have to verify it. I'm throwing. Literally throwing. I got distracted because I was looking at chat. But luckily it didn't matter. Yeah, like, this is like unironically one of the cleanest runs that I've had, I think. Like, if you look through the run, it's like basically nothing went horribly wrong the entire run. And I was totally expecting like Larry to troll me and something to go wrong in Jellyfish Fields. Okay, split a little bit late, but yeah. Easy clap. That's literally a sub 140. It's like the easiest milestone ever. Like, that was a 13-minute PV just because of, like, the new update and also, like, the run itself just being super clean in general. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. That was also, like, that was literally the second attempt that I did this stream, I'm pretty sure, too. Literally the second attempt. And I got this behemoth of a run. That actually kind of happened before, too. I think it was with the 153, where it was like... It was literally like the second attempt of that, session of doing runs. And it was just like, at the time that was like a super solid run.
Ah, here we go again. SpongeBob!
I think I'm probably gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I kind of feel like I want to farm a couple of one corner spawns. Because, you know, right now the counter is only on 1, but I want to you know, get it a little bit higher than that.
Wow.
Also, I guess technically the previous count now would be 0 instead of 9. Because I had 0 when I PV'd. But, whatever. I can change it later. Yes, queen, so true. The pinky was literally like in the worst spot possible. This is just a duality of any person. I feel like that, like, this kind of thing, like...
Yep.
This kind of thing, like, always happens where, like, I get a PB, like, super quick. Like, it was literally the second attempt of this session. And then after that is just me, like, wasting time, basically. Because I know I'm not going to get another run going. This is just, like, a waste of time, basically. I never get, like, 2 PBs on the same day. Like, that's literally never happened before. But it's like... You know, I still feel like I can keep going, so it's like... I still want to keep going even though I like pretty much know for a fact that I'm not going to get 2 PBs in the same day. Well, maybe since this version is still like grossly unoptimized, I think there actually is a realistic chance that I get 2 PBs in the same day, but I don't know. I'm just not kind of getting that vibe at the moment. I'm not really getting the 2 PVs in one day kind of vibe right now. Oh, hey, he's actually here. Let's go. I was literally... Like, I was a second away from just pressing escape and resetting the run. I wasn't actually expecting him to be there. Let's go. I get to increment the counter another time.
Epic.
And I get to not forget to disable Potty's hints this time. Let's go! Not being bad at the game. Yeah, I didn't even look at the splits, I just knew, like... I just knew this time to actually disable the hints.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going, Slav? I got like a mega PV earlier. Like, it was mainly just because of the new update, like introducing changes that makes the run quicker. The run is an hour long because this game has a lot of content. It's not your typical PC SpongeBob game. Bruh. Yeah, this game is actually pretty good quality. Like, I would probably say it's better than some, like, official SpongeBob games. Oh, hi there. You can, say hello to Big Lenny, my beloved. This is like... I was literally like 1 millimeter away from touching his hitbox there. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, so, the good thing now is that, it seems like you move at the same speed as Big Lenny even when you're carrying something. Also, I'm still not used to being able to skip that cutscene. Yeah, because on the test build, Big Lenny actually moved faster than you while you were carrying a heavy object. So like I mentioned before, it was like really annoying because you had to make sure that Big Lenny wasn't following you when you're heading to the front door.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he was following you, he would literally catch up to you because he moves quicker than you. Like the first time that happened to me on the test build, I was like so shocked that he actually killed me because I wasn't expecting him to move faster than me.
Oh.
The heck was my mouse doing all the way over there? Also, I think apparently my bitrate pulled a pranky for a second. So I'd go into the yellow region for a hot second. Or I can probably about like not be here, that would be epic. Hooray, he's not here. He's probably here. Okay, he's not here either. Oh wait, no, he is here. God damn it. He just moves so much faster now that I thought he was not here. Where that's actually annoying. You can just like it seems like it's literally impossible for Prowler Pat to spawn in the most optimal spot. It doesn't even have to be the most optimal spot, he just needs to not be in my face.
Epic.
Like, how hard can that be?
Oh yeah.
He just, like, needs to not be all up in my grill. I don't know how hard that can be. I think there's, like, 4 or 5 different places that Prowler Pat can spawn. There's basically, like, 2 spots that are really stupid if he spawns it. So, even though you no longer have the... You no longer have the RNG of where the exit will spawn, because both exits are always open at the same time. There's still the RNG of where Prowler Pat himself spawns. Now, ideally, I think he could just always spawn in the middle of the maze. Because the spawn that he has in the middle is actually the most optimal. But, you know, that would just be for me, obviously. You know, since this is a horror game, you have to have your patented enemy spawn RNG. So you have like a different experience every time. It's not, you can't just like memorize where every single enemy spawns because they spawn in a different spot every time. Okay, I thought I saw a Prowler right in front of me, but apparently not. I'm never gonna get used to this cutscene being skippable, am I? Why is my cursor all the way over here? Okay. I don't know how my cursor keeps like ending up like in space. And I forgot this cutscene is skippable.
Epic.
It's gonna take me like a whole week to get used to these cutscenes being skippable. I'm just like still not used to it. Because I'm used to all of the cutscenes that were skippable in the previous update, like this one. Like I instinctively know to press space immediately on this cutscene. But for the new skippable cutscenes, I still don't have like the muscle memory to just instantly skip them. Because like I keep forgetting. Hey Solotus, how's it going? Yeah, my internet was like pulling a pranky yesterday, but we were able to get it fixed. Okay, I think it's right here, so I'm just gonna chillax for a second. I'm like 99% positive he Doodle Pat spawned in the living room, so I wasn't able to do the funny couch strat. But yeah, I think like I did fix like the Wi-Fi issue in a way that it shouldn't be an issue that happens again. Because basically, like, what it was is, it's like something in the attic where if you... It's like a wire in the attic or something, and if you even touch the wire, the Wi-Fi would just die. Like, it would just completely die if you even touched the wire. But that was because the wire wasn't, like, plugged in properly. But, now we actually have it, like, plugged in the way it's supposed to be, so, yeah, it's like, you shouldn't have that issue of, like, my stream just dying with no explanation. The only way that would happen is if my power went out, because I still haven't gotten a power battery yet. So, if my power were to go out, that would be the only way that this stream would just die with no explanation. But I think eventually I should be able to get a power battery, so even if the power goes out, the stream won't, like, instantly die. Well, actually, I think the stream would still instantly die, but my computer wouldn't shut off. Because the router would still get disconnected, but my PC wouldn't instantly turn off. Which I think is, like, more important, because, you know, I don't want to have, like, corrupted recordings or anything like that. Okay, I wasn't sure if Pearl was gonna see me or not if I pass by. I'm still, like, kind of, getting used to, like, streaming at this bit rate, because before I used to stream at, like, 2000 ABPS or something, but now I stream at, like, 4000. So you can see, like, the quality of the gameplay is literally, like, double the amount it used to be. But my router is able to handle streaming at this bitrate, or at least it should be able to. I mean, haven't had any issues today, or like the first 2 days that I was streaming with this bitrate. It was only the third stream that had issues, but that was for an unrelated reason. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny because that strat is actually easier than it was before because of the increased player speed. Like before, that jump was actually kind of tight, but now it's so lenient. Because I think, like, before I actually did have a few runs that died to missing that jump. Okay. See the Nestler trolling back there. That Nestler is actually, like, ridiculously hard to see sometimes. You have the funny text box. It always, like, makes me chuckle every single time I see that text box. It's just, like, so out of nowhere. Like, Patrick literally just molding at the fact that you did a speedrun skip to, like, skip him getting into the botanical gardens. Because, like, if you're not aware, that text box only appears if you do the strat that allows you to just walk through the laser walls. And, so, like, you don't see that text box normally if you're just playing the game casually, so it's, like, so unexpected the first time that you see it. Like, the first time I saw that text box, I was literally, like, laughing so much. It's so funny, like, when it's completely unexpected. Yeah, I figured there would be, like, one person that is like, oh my god, a character sweared and the uncensored filter is disabled. Bro. But it's like, I don't think anyone would even care. Because if you're doing speedrun strats, most likely you wouldn't give a shit about, like, verses and stuff. I mean, I do think you need to be, 13 to make a, speedrun.com account, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Or at least I think you're
Okay.
supposed to be. But, you know, these days it's like everyone just fakes their identity. I mean, like, when you really think about it, there's no point in not putting that your age is like 21 when you're like logging into an account or like creating an account or something. Like, what reason would you have to not just put that your age is like 21 when you're like creating an account? Just, I don't know, bro. I don't know, I just work here.
How could this get any worse?
It's like the I don't know, I just work here thing is like the ultimate speedrunner mentality. It's like the universal like mentality that every single speedrunner has. It's like if you ever ask like why the strat is possible, it's just like, I don't know, I just work here. Like, we don't know why the strat is possible, it just is, and it's fast, so just do it in it. You don't need much of an explanation.
Take this, Squidward! Hurry!
Still golden segments, let's go. Also, I like how this run literally... These splits are like 12 minutes faster than my, or yeah, I think it's like 12 minutes faster than my, previous PV, like the one before this one, and I'm still a minute ahead of D splits. Like, bruh. At this rate, at this rate, any person is gonna be like, a 135 or something. Like, how is that even possible? Like, before we were thinking that sub 150 was gonna be like the penultimate time, like you're a god if you get a sub 150, right? And now sub 150 is like beta male shit. Like, it's like any runner can get a sub 150 now. It's like, bruh.
I'm the proud manager of the store. Oi!
I wasn't hugging the corner tight enough to be able to avoid getting pinged there. But yeah, it's just kind of funny, like, how much faster the run is now. I don't think my brain has even, like, fully comprehended that the run is, like, 12 minutes faster now. Just casually. Like, oh yeah, like, any percent is just, like, 12 minutes faster now on, 1.1.0.
Oh, I'm quick.
Yeah, I totally would recommend getting into the game, especially now, or like in your case it'd be getting back into the game, but you know, like, especially now that there's like this update that just makes running the game less annoying.
All right.
Like, you have like a million cutscenes that are skippable now.
Wow, I'm quick.
You have less RNG. You have the Stratton Lagoon that looks super cool and super flashy when you pull it off properly.
Your sponge friend's looking a little shaky.
Like, I feel like now is like the best possible time that you can get into the game. Bro.
Stop right there.
Yeah, honestly, like, Sandmay's RNG was so trash because, you know, I could manage to, like, Glove World RNG. You know, there's not really much that can be done about that anyways, but, casually there's not much you could really do about, SpongeBob RNG. I keep forgetting this cutscene is still...
Okay.
But, yeah, like, the fact that Sandmay's RNG is just not a thing anymore, or, like, you know, the exit being RNG is not a thing anymore, that's just, like, so huge. You're able to get, like, so many runs going now. Wow, 14 wrong exits in a row, that's, like, ridiculous. Yeah, that's, like, extremely unlucky, but even then, like, I remember when I was grinding the game on the previous update, like, I would lose so many runs from,
Oh, that's great.
from Sandmay's RNG. Like, so many. Like, actually insane. Yeah, it split late there for some reason. Ah. Yeah, it's that would literally be
Hmm.
getting 14 coin flips in a row, like bruh.
Hmm.
But there were times where
Oh
I got the
no!
wrong X's spawn like maybe 5 times in a row or something. Like it was so stupid. I'm just like, I'm so glad that that's not a thing anymore.
Oh, that's great.
'Cause I can deal with SpongeBob RNG. Like SpongeBob RNG isn't that bad for me. I mean, yeah, I know it's a 25% chance that you even get like a decent spawn, but
I do what I can.
you know, I can manage with that, you know. But with the sand maze, it was just like, oh my god, bro.
Hmm.
Like it was so bad.
That's right.
Like I was literally like, there were so many runs that got a there were so many runs that got a one corner spawn in Glove World that that just got bad luck with Sand Maze. Like it was just ridiculous. Wait, why did I go here? I'm so stupid.
Oh,
I just like had like autopilot muscle memory or something. Yeah. That's what happens when I'm talking and doing runs. Like if I get like too invested into what I'm talking about, then I just like start making stupid mistakes. It happens all the time. Yeah, that mistake like barely lost me anything, but it was still stupid. It happens to me like all the time. Like if I'm talking while doing speedruns, like I just make like a bunch of stupid mistakes that I would never make normally. But
whoa! The goofy goober still needs good.
I guess that's like kind of the price that you pay from streaming attempts, I guess.
Hmm.
There is like a bit of drawbacks, I guess, from like streaming attempts. Even though like there are some benefits. Like, there are a good chunk of benefits from streaming attempts, such as like, you know, all of your runs automatically become more legitimate because people are watching them happen in real time. Yeah. I mean, I probably could have switched this to like a Sans percent run at the last second. That would have been like really funny. I could probably do that on a run that is like -10 entering Goofy Goobers or something. Like I could do that on a run that isn't that good. Like entering Goofy Goober. Yeah, I was wondering when he was gonna show up. But yeah, it's kind of funny because it feels like a lot of these levels are easier, even though it's like they're not really like that much easier. It just like because you move quicker, it kind of like gives the illusion that some of these levels are easier than they actually are. Because even though you move quicker, the enemies also move quicker as well, so it's like it's pretty much the same speed, or like you're still catching all the enemies like on the same cycles as you were before, but it's just everything's just quicker now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like kind of pranky like that, I guess. Because I just realized that there's an actual possibility that I get 2 PBs in the same stream, even though I was talking earlier about like it being so unlikely of that happening. To be fair, runs on this version are still like grossly unoptimized, so well, it's not nearly as unoptimized now because the PB that I got earlier was like super solid. Or at least like it felt super solid. Maybe it actually wasn't that solid. I think besides Glove World and Monument, the run was like pretty solid. So because of the fact that this run has a good Glove World... What the heck do I do here? Okay. I guess I'll just wait here. Because of the fact that this run did actually have a good Glove World and Monument, it feels like this run is it feels like my PB was trash even though it actually wasn't. Also, like my throat is actually like so dry from talking so much because I'm not used to actually talking this much. So I'm gonna need to like hug a bottle of water on the next loading screen. I should probably try to actually make this jump where you can like avoid that having to wait for that last disco floor. That last set of tiles. But I don't know.
Shutdown of power supply. Crossroads engaged. Powering down.
I guess I'll see if we'll see if we actually see the Goon Squad this time, aka Merryman and Barnacle Boy.
Shutdown of power supply. Backbiter engaged.
I guess it'd be more like the Goon Duo instead of the Goon Squad, but whatever. Because in the PB that I got earlier, we actually didn't see them at all. You see them over there. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did see them in my PV. I saw Mermaid Man heading to the entrance at the very end. Yeah, I forgot about that. I saw a Mermaid Man went to the entrance at the very end because since you have to return to the entrance, and the entrance is a dead end, it's like a huge, oh, hello there.
All security functions
Or what the fuck do I even do here? I guess we're going back this way then. The heck? He's still following me. The heck, bro? I've literally never seen that happen before. Okay, now this is some malarkey. I'm pretty sure I saw Mermaid Man for a second too. Also, this is the second time that I got to wait for the stupid alpha. Let's slowly move along. Yeah, just wait here. Also, yeah, Mermaid Man did also go this way too. Bruh. I forgot about keep forgetting about the fucking Belcher there.
Okay.
Well, that was an experience, wasn't it?
You better be more spry than your future self.
Yeah, oh wait, fuck. Are you kidding me? I'm losing it, dude. I'm actually losing it. For some reason I thought he was gonna do his hand slap, even though he only does that on phase 2 and 3.
Get down there. Whip him with your tail. Here I come. A bit clunky.
I was literally so close to punching him too early.
I'm feeling sinister.
I don't know. I'm not feeling too good about this run. Bro, what the heck? Why does that keep happening? I'm so confused. Like, I'm literally doing the exact same movement that I normally do. And he keeps, like, catching up to me.
I'll use your head as a trophy.
Yeah, and your body as a punching bag.
Let the sneaky nippers rain upon me.
What?
Sneaky nipper. I've had these puppies since '05.
Your mittens are ineffective. Allow me, comrade. Any other tricks, hermit?
Yes. Feel the sneaky fright in our starfish.
You've got to be kidding. Must I do everything myself?
Don't be quiet, you numbskull. Strike him down.
Yeah, I need to like figure out the whole story with the sinister slug.
One of that stinking starfish. This is absurd.
Like for some reason he just like keeps hitting me now on his last phase. I'm not really sure like why that keeps happening. It's probably like some kind of shenanigans related to like everyone's speed being increased. Because I figure Slug is one of the enemies that receive the speed buff to account for the player receiving a speed buff. But maybe Dave like gave Slug like too much of a speed boost or something compared to before. Cause I don't know, it just seems like I literally always get hit by Slug now. That happened in my PV too.
Do a real villain's work. Dirty Bubble. Get down there and squash him like the little bug he is.
Where are you whole once I've smothered you in the face?
Yeah, I might need to do some investigative journalism for that. Because, you know, like, not only does it suck in general to only have one heart at this point in the fight, but also, like, having one heart means that I can't do, I can't, like, tank hits to save time in the Man Ray fight. Like, it's kind of annoying that I keep having issues with the Sinister Slug. Because I always find it funny that that Prawn and Dirty Bubble can just push the corpses of the other villains off the edge. I find that kind of funny. I'm not even sure, like, I figure that's intentional, but I figure that was like that happened like by accident, right? Or that's just like a default UE4 thing. I figure it'd just be like a UE4 thing that like enemies are able to just like push each other off the edge. Or blow each other off the edge, I mean. But I figure that wasn't like initially intentional.
What?
Okay, the good thing is that nothing went horribly wrong, I suppose. You know, besides the pranky thing that happened during the first half of the level.
Okay.
Which made me lose like an entire minute. 10 seconds or something. Where are we going now? Industrial Park. I literally forgot what the next level was. I'm sorta losing it. I think that's kind of like my... It's kind of my problem that, like, eventually my brain is just, like, dying if I do attempts for too long. Because I think I'm not usually used to doing attempts for this long. So my brain is just, like, slowly dying and I keep making, like, stupid mistakes. My brain is just, like, slowly melting during the course of this run. I literally already completed a run, and then I'm most likely gonna complete this one too. You know, something tells me the angler is just gonna like immediately turn around. Ooh, maybe not. And they're still like trolling me regardless, by even being in the way in the first place. It's kind of funny though, because, you know, like usually I forget about all of the cutscenes that are skippable now, but that one I've never like forgotten about. I've like never forgotten that that particular cutscene is skippable now. I guess because it's like an entirely separate loading zone just for that one cut. The other skippable cutscenes don't really have their own loading zone attached to them. Besides like the besides like the pop one and the anchor away one. But yeah, I kinda figure this run is just gonna be a dud. My gameplay just feels like super sloppy this time compared to the first run that I did earlier.
Yep.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot. I need to change the toxic waste split. Because I actually split at the wrong time during my PV. Easy clap. It's kind of funny that you can just like cheese that fight. Oh yeah, the reason that saved time is because I spoiled the wrong time. Yes, Queen, I remember now. We're still like barely even minus anyways. Sorta just finishing this run out of courtesy, I suppose. Normally I would have just like said fuck it and just like reset, even if the run is technically still alive. Because I'm not really one for sitting through a 6-minute auto-scroller if I think the run is not even gonna PB anyways. I wasn't expecting him to attack again that quickly. Literally had my hand off the mouse. But yeah, this is definitely the last run that I'm doing for today. Like, no matter what. If it finishes or if it dies, it's still going to be the last attempt that I do because my brain is like actually melting. This is definitely gonna be the last attempt I do today, and also if like anything even goes remotely wrong, I'm just gonna like instantly reset the run. Because I know like my PV had like nothing go wrong after a certain point. Like literally nothing went horribly wrong in my PV, so if something does go wrong in this run, there's no point in continuing. The funny thing is that since the hashing slasher takes like 30 seconds to break in, or to like actually kill you after he breaks in, that means that in the last 30 seconds of the night you can literally just let him break in and you'll still win. That's kind of funny, I suppose. Bro, how did I even gold that? It's better menuing, you guys. I literally menued better. Probably just, oh, it's because I skipped the cutscene faster, probably. Bro, I was like actually kind of whacked and my sob is on 137 now, like, how? Literally how? I just find the fact that like I got a 139.59, like just casually breaking a 10-minute barrier, just like super casually. It didn't even like pop off that much when I actually PB. And then now the new milestone. I literally have no clue what the new milestone would even be. Like I don't know, a 137 or something. That's like the penultimate time. I always mash like extra fast for that one.
I see you.
Because if you do that strat, you have to mash so fucking fast for that weight, so that you can, so that the angler doesn't immediately see you. run is technically still alive, so... So even just like... Even just having the pinkies at the start of this level be in the way will completely kill any chance of PB. Literally anything going wrong would kill PB, I'm pretty sure. Like, the rest of this run would have to have nothing go wrong for it to just, like, barely PB. And, well, yep. So about the whole nothing going wrong thing. I literally think getting zapped by that pinky just killed PB. Oh yeah, there was that part, where his ice block projectile actually hit me. It was kind of weird because I thought it was in midair, but I guess I was like barely low enough that it hit me. Well, it was, the thing is, if you, I don't know, I think it's like really weird, but I think it's like if you punch, or if you purposely like punch Doodle Pat when he's not vulnerable, he actually does like a different order of attacks, but he doesn't do it for every single like phase. I think it's like the first 2 attack cycles are always the same no matter what. But every attack cycle after that, if you punch him prematurely, it actually resets the order that you can do them in. Yeah, we got the whole squad in here. Like, I think even Dave was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, actually. But I think he posted a singular message in chat when I got my PV earlier. Yeah, and luckily for us, that actually is the case. There is a strat that is exclusive to this update that you'll actually see in Goo Lagoon. I mean, I think it's like kind of intentional-ish. Like, because basically Dave like removed an invisible wall for the Overlord statues. You remove like the invisible walls for the overlord statues in the sandcastle. And I'm pretty sure that indirectly caused you being able to climb up the overlord statue. So then by doing that you can literally just you can just parkour around the perimeter of the sandcastle. But you can just like parkour on the walls, I mean. But that's like, it's honestly like so cool that that's even possible because that strat is like pretty flashy when you see it for the first time. So I think it's nice for the game to have a strat that like immediately looks appealing. Like to anyone who's just looking at the game. Also, wait, yeah, I didn't even acknowledge the fact that that I golded jellyfish fields despite the fact that I got zapped by a pinky. I guess like my movement was a bit more optimal. I think I did the crouch jumps like towards the end of the first section a bit better than in my PB. I guess that's where the time save came from. But yeah, basically we get to do a little trolling, if you will. Okay. This is totally part of the plan. Yeah, it's kind of dumb because sometimes you have to like wait a second to get your jump back because UE4, my beloved. Like it's like literally random. Sometimes you just have to wait like half a second before you can jump again. Because it's like the game hasn't detected that you're actually touching ground yet. But yeah, you can just like casually save like 4 minutes from doing that strat. If you do it perfectly, it saves like 4 minutes and 10 seconds, something like that. Yeah, I like how like flashy it looks. Like you could just like know nothing about the game and just instantly know like, yeah, this is definitely not intentional. Like you're just literally climbing on the walls of the sandcastle.
Yep.
Also, yeah, I think that literally killed PB. Fuckers. Oh wait, well, this was actually a little bit faster than before. Because in my PB I had a little bit of trouble getting the weenie bot stuck. Yeah, that was actually really good. Weenie Hut Jr.'s RNG in general. The Mayos were also in good spots. Time save? PogChamp? Let's go. Through the power of raw skill, the run is alive again. and my mouse was like in the stratosphere again. This part with the anglers is like so sketchy. Sometimes it literally feels like they should have been able to see you, but they just don't. Well, the thing with walking on the railing is that the anglers have like the biggest sight box like in existence. They can literally see you if they're above you, or if you're above them, they can still see you. But yeah, you could probably like... There's probably like a specific cycle that you could use that would make it fast.
You are making it out of here, Octopus.
Okay. Kinda got stuck on the invisible wall there. Well, the run can potentially PB by like 1 second. That would be like really funny. Just get like a 12-minute PB and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I also PB by an extra second. You know, you gotta make it 12 minutes and 1 second, you know, just for the BM. It's like when you give a cashier change just to force them to do math.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm only joking. But yeah, that's pretty much the equivalent of like PBing by 1 second after PBing by 12 minutes. I guess that would be more like, that'd be like winning the lottery and then getting your next paycheck like after the fact. I think that's like a better analogy. Not alone be out here doing 180s and shit, like, no one got time for that. He still tries to cut you off, but he's not quick enough. Wait, I'm having a brain fart moment. Okay, yeah, it's this one. I was having another one of my infamous brain farts for a second. I didn't know which piece I needed to get. problem is like you have to be thinking about so many things in this level. Like you have to be thinking about which pieces you've already gotten and what's the next one you need to go to. So if you're not constantly thinking about that, every time you exit the tree dome, you literally just have like a brain fart moment. Hey Crash, thanks for the GL. I'm about to wrap up this run soon. It's kind of like weird to think that, you know, like I'm like an hour and 19 minutes into the run, and that's like considered wrapping up the run, you know? It's like I haven't really wrapped my brain around that. Yeah, that would be, yeah, that would be the most appropriate outcome. This fucking nut alarm like activates for no reason and just kills the run epic style. Oh, he might. Okay, no, he didn't this time. The route that I take for that piece is like so tight, like you get so close to a nut alarm just in the stanky leg on you. Because when you're outside the tree dome, his hitbox is literally like a mile. Like a mile radius. So, if you get even remotely close to him when you're outside the tree dome, then he pulls the stanky leg on you. And for that particular piece, he actually does get fairly close to you. Okay, can you not... Make up your damn mind. I hate it when he does that. Where he just randomly decides, okay, I'm just gonna go the other way because it's 1 millimeter faster to go the other way, like, bruh. Calculated pathfinding, my beloved. It's like sometimes Nut Alarm literally just does a 180 because he calculates that it's like 0.1 seconds faster to turn around and head the other direction. Like, no, why? Why are you like this? You see, he just did it again. Like, what the fuck? Bro. Chill. He literally did the exact thing that I just described 2 seconds ago. Like, stop being like this. Oh, that was a tiny smidget of time loss that the previous run did not have, so dead run, Lamau? Maybe? Well, I guess there is some time save in art gallery actually. I forgot about that. Right, at least Nutalorn behaved himself for the most part. You know, besides doing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 180s, he was behaving himself relatively well. Bruh. How did that even save that much time? I'm so confused. Who, what? I guess, maybe it got like more Windows spawns or something, I don't know. Half of the time I don't even know where this time save comes from. It just like manifests itself into existence. There's always like time save and time loss that just manifests itself into existence somehow, like during the chase sequence in Glove World. Like there are sometimes I literally do the chase perfectly and I don't gold. And then there are other times I get zapped by a pinky and then it like almost golds. It makes no sense. Oh my god. Help. Okay, I think I did take a little bit longer than usual during wave 4, I think. I know it was like during one of the waves that that the Overlord was kind of trolling a bit and spawned in like a million boxing menaces. Yeah, I think it was like during wave 3 or something where the Overlord spawned in like 500 boxing menaces. Okay. I always have to like double check that there isn't a Prowler that's just kind of vibing. Because usually like the Overlord spawns in a Prowler, but you don't like immediately see it. Because like for whatever reason it always spawns like on the left side. And it's like harder to see the Prowlers when they spawn on the left side. The attack wave that I always hate is the one that has like 2 sets of boxing menaces and 2 Prowlers. Like that that attack phase is like so annoying. I just focus on the Overlord. We got him. Yeah, I think that was a little bit faster than my PV, so I think this does actually have a more realistic chance of PVing than I initially thought. Bruh. I don't remember, did I split in the right spot? I'm pretty sure I split in the right spot in my PV, but I don't know how the heck that saves so much time, like what? Bruh. Well, I guess we'll see at the end of the run, because the only time that matters is the one at the very end. I don't know why I wait so long on that flash. I should probably just flash him like immediately on that one. The thing is, I don't like flashing the bullworm like immediately because it's very easy to miss your camera flash if you just like move and flash like right away. Like, I know there are some runners that do that where they just like they turn and flash like instantly as soon as the Alaskan bullworm appears, but I feel like that just increases the chances that you'll actually just miss your flash and then lose time as a result. How did that save time? I'm so confused, bro. This is what I'm talking about with time save, just like conjuring itself into existence. Like, where did that time save even come from? Yeah, like, I think I can maybe show what I mean with the whole, like, attack cycle thing. I think these first two attack cycles are always the same no matter what. But I think every attack cycle after the first one you can actually manipulate him to switch his attack order if you punch him. I mean, so far he hasn't been trolling me that much. Stop it. Yeah, you see, like, you can punch him and it actually changes the attack that he does. So in that case, I'm not sure that was actually faster. But yeah, which one is your drawing again? Okay. Oh my god, stop trolling, bro. Just do your side swipe. I know there's a lot of like art in here that is like from like Patreon art. Okay, Doodle Pat was trolling there, but like I said, it's not as bad because you can, like, if he does like his projectile or cartwheel attack, you can just like punch him and then make him do a different attack. Oh, that's epic. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's like half of the time I don't even like pay attention to the art that is in the museum. Okay, I know there are some of them in there that are kind of funny. but I usually kind of just like ignore them. I don't know, this run is like kind of weird, like, it literally doesn't even feel like this is a PV, but like, you know, the timer doesn't lie, you know, it's like, the timer's been running this whole time, so it's like, it doesn't feel like this is a PV, or like PV pace, but apparently it is. Oh no, bro. And then apparently it's like it's like life split is trolling me, and it's actually just running like 1% slower than it should be. Well, actually, if you retime the run, you can see that the run is actually like 2 minutes slower than it says on life split. You know, even though that wouldn't make any sense, because even if your computer lags, it will just it'll just jump ahead to the time that it's supposed to be at. It's not even like lag can't even affect the timer. But yeah, it's like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, how the heck is this run minus 50? Like, bruh. Like, what did I even do for the run to be minus 50? I guess, like, probably if I were to actually pair the two PVs, like, side by side, I would probably see exactly how this run is even a PV. But, yeah, it's just like, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, visualizing it in my head, and I'm like, there's... Like, how is it even possible that this is a PV? Or, like, this is PV pace? I keep saying like it's a PV as if it's literally set in stone, even though the run is still going. Like, oh yeah, this run is a PV even though it hasn't even finished yet, like it's still going and I already know it's a PV. I mean, I guess it's all about that confidence. I mean, to be fair, this fight is like basically an auto-scroller. There's like no way to make the fight quicker. There's not really a way to make it slower either. Unless you miss a guitar shot, but like... I've literally never missed a guitar shot before. Now that I've said that, it's probably gonna happen at some point. Bruh. How did that even PB? Like, I literally just did the run and I don't even know myself how it peed. And it was live, too. I don't even know. My live split is literally trolling, like, it's just not displaying the right time. There's no other explanation. I don't know, probably like, upon further examination, you could probably, like, if you played both runs side by side, you could probably see how the heck this even PV'd by 51 seconds. Because I thought, like, at most it was gonna PV by, like, I don't know, 5 seconds. if like, the rest, like, if everything else went perfectly, but, like, bruh. 5 seconds, try 50. So yeah, thanks for the congrats and the GG.